Yo, what up, it's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers back up in. How you guys doing? A new shoe, Jordan Fly Unlimited.
Has come out.
It's out. Sammy has it.
Always when we're
man.
filming this thing, always. And it's gonna do it like 4 times.
It's like 3. So yeah, Sammy went ahead and copped these. This is it's a budget Jordan.
So I guess for Jordan, it's budget, because Jordan has a little bit more pricier shoes, I guess.
Yeah.
But my voice is better. It's still a little fucked up.
He stopped partying for a few days. He's good.
Yeah, totally. In my bed.
Yeah.
Just doing nothing, But anyways, all right. So I saw this Nike quietly released this on their site for $110. And it got me interested because I was looking at it and it actually looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
And I guess this is just kind of like a new model that Jordan's just trying to, put out there, I guess.
Yeah.
Not like an old model like the B-Flies or anything like that. But anyway, this is my first impression. So let's get started with the tracciones. So what are you going to call this traction pattern?
Digital Raceway.
Okay. He always has the dopest names. But yeah, it's a very, very aggressive looking type of traction pattern. The rubber is super hard and thick, so outdoor use should be good. And the rubber material feels a little weird in hand, like it just feels dry and stuff.
It does.
So it kind of feels weird. But trying it on the rubber actually is pretty. It feels pretty nice, and it's really, really squeaky. Right. Not really squeaky, but it's pretty squeaky. So traction wise, I feel like it's gonna be good. I just got these in today. I haven't played in them, but trying it on my wood floors, it seemed to be okay. But this traction pattern is like really crazy looking. So there's that. And moving on to the cushioning,
Zoom.
Yeah, it says Nike, or it just says Zoom right here. So we're assuming it's Nike Zoom, obviously.
Yeah. And
it's in the forefoot area. The Zoom, it says Zoom here in the forefoot, so we're guessing it's in the forefoot.
Plus the traction's different in the area where the Zoom unit would be.
Yes, and it says on the website Nike Zoom Air forefoot unit for responsive cushioning. Okay. I don't know if it's bottom loaded or top loaded because there's no dismantling or anything like that. But I can barely feel kind of like a bounce in the forefoot. Right. So nothing crazy, but I can feel just a little bit.
You know what this midsole reminds me of?
What? Guess.
I don't think you're gonna get it.
What?
And I don't even know the exact name of the shoe. The Kobe, like the Kobe 11 with the no, that one Kobe, that like budget weird Kobe.
Mamba Mentality?
No.
The Mentalities?
No.
Kobe Mentality 1?
Yeah, I think.
Kobe Mentality 1?
It midsole looks just like this.
Really?
Yeah.
But it is a smart midsole though, because this comes up and it gives you lateral stability so your foot doesn't slip out, which is very smart.
Plus it's got a nice sized outrigger.
Yes.
Kind of looks like a shark fin or something.
Yes, and the rest is basically a Phylon cushioning, which is very stiff. And here in the heel, I hate when shoe companies do this, and Jordan does this a lot. They make the rubber come up a lot, all the way until it wraps around the basically the Achilles heel or your Achilles tendon, and it doesn't want to compress in the heel when you do that because it can't. Yeah. Because it's rubber, so it feels kind of like clunkier when they do that, but it's not horrible in this because the Phylon is actually kind of softer here in the heel, so it's not that bad. But there's that. The cushioning seems okay. Now let's get on to the materials, which is the highlight of the shoe, I think.
Yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, it feels amazing. It just says it's a lightweight textile construction, and
can't get any more vague than that.
Yeah, so it's.
But it feels like a fly weave.
Yeah, fly weave.
Like maybe a little bit more stiffer of a fly weave.
Yeah, it reminds me of the second Mentality, the Kobe Mentality 2. It's a little plasticky in texture, but it's really, really soft.
Yeah, it's super thin.
Yeah, super thin also. It is a one booty construction, so it's weird. I thought this red part was like the tongue. Yeah. And this black part was kind of like the overlay over it. But then the whole thing is stitched together and there's no tongue. Well, I mean, there is a tongue, but there isn't. Like
Yeah. There's a silhouette of a tongue.
Yes.
That's about it.
Yeah. So this little tongue right here comes up, and then there's a heel tab, which I love because it makes the shoe easier to put on.
For sure.
And then it is a low.
Off.
Yeah, and take off, and it is a super duper low.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really look like it because of the strap. The strap is super thin, and it doesn't stretch at all, which is really good. But it is a low. I thought it was a mid.
Yeah, it's just full on low.
Yeah, and I like it. You know. And materials, it's very very soft. There is an inner booty where it is kind of like a polyester nylon type of material. Super comfortable, very thin. And it feels really nice on my toes. So I'm not mad at the materials at all.
Mm-hmm.
And the strap really helps with lockdown also.
Mm-hmm.
So once I strap it down here in the ankle, it feels like my foot is locked in. Doesn't feel like there's any slippage or heel slippage, lockdown issues anywhere in the shoe.
You know what's dope is how thin it is.
Yeah.
It's so thin that it doesn't add a bunch of bulk around your ankle, which is cool. I mean, this is like paper thin.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very thin. So.
But yeah, really, really strong. It's a really strong material.
Yep. All right, and now moving on to fit. Go true to size. I went 7.5. There's not a lot of toe room, which is really nice on top of my toes. I mean, and lengthwise, it felt pretty good. So I'll just go true to size. Widthwise, I would say it's normal width. So it's not super narrow, it's not super wide. So it's good for most people.
Mm-hmm.
Now should we weigh this?
Let's weigh it, but we can't let the full weight loose. You can see a reaction.
All right.
I mean, you know, it's got the word fly in it. Should be light, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's on the lighter side of things. It feels super light.
Yeah, it does feel really light.
And one thing about the shoe I really, really love, just from trying it on, is it's super comfortable because the materials are so nice and soft, and it's really thin, goes right over my foot, and feels kind of like a sock, you know, but like it's not like super thick like the crazy explosives are, you know. So I'm really excited to play in these, and I feel like for $110, if these are a really nice performer, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, like tell everyone to copy because it's a really good price. And traction seems to be good. So there's that. It's my first impressions. I feel like it's gonna be a really good performer, and aesthetically it looks pretty dope, especially this black and red colorway.
They have a few different colorways also.
Yes.
If you're interested in another colorway, they got like a whiter one, and then a black and white, standard black and white.
Yes.
So that's it. Of course, we'll be back with a full performance review, so stick around for that to see if this shoe is a full cop or not. But that's it for this one. Soul Brothers, we'll catch you in the next one later.
Peace.